Good morning, guys. Yesterday was one of the happiest days of my life because I got to drive home my new truck from Alabama. This is my 1999 Chevy Tahoe LS. I'm very happy with it. I feel like it's going to give me a lot of years of good service. Many years of good service. Caught myself on that one. And I mean, this truck is pristine. It was owned by my grandfather. He's the single owner of this truck. He bought it new in '99, and he's getting older, so I bought it from him, and here we are now. Drove about 500 miles home from Alabama. Didn't give me any trouble. It's got brand new Cooper Revolutions on the side. These are brand new. There you can see got side steps, running boards. Got some mud on the front. And these tires are awesome. They're knee deep in tread. Look at that. Headlight lenses are a bit hazy. I'm not worried about that right now. One of the front rims has been replaced. It hit a big piece of wood that flew off the back of a truck. And so one of the rims is from a junkyard. But the suspension was fine. It didn't damage anything. The old commercials, like a rock. This definitely holds true to that statement. A lot of y'all will say these are rust buckets, or a lot of the Ford guys will say these are rust buckets. This one's not really a rust bucket. Don't know if y'all can see that under there, but that's the frame. There's not a spot of rust on it. I mean, part of that was because it's in Alabama and they don't put salt on the roads there because they never have snow. But the way to keep them from rusting is every time you take it out and they've got like salt or brine on the road, you just spray out the undercarriage when you get home and get all that crap off the frame, and that will help slow down the rust a little bit. Let's see what it has back here. It doesn't have the tailgate. It's got the barn doors, which I personally like. Some people don't like it as much because there's a big pillar in the way of the mirror. But I mean, yeah, this one, these doors have some trouble. They don't like to stay open a lot. They're just a little bit old. But yeah, it's got a lot of room in the back. It's actually got 4 tie downs. It's just something you don't find on SUVs a lot nowadays. I'm going to be taking that sticker off there because it's all cracked. So it's going to be pulled off there. It's got the trailering package. This one actually says 5,000 pounds, but the axle ratio in the owner's manual says it's 6,000. So I'm going to assume they just used the label from another truck and put it on there. Very nice, very pristine. Still got the Alabama plate on it because I'm not too worried about showing that plate. I mean, it's not going to be valid soon. Alright, let's check out the rear. Yeah, there's some room back here. But it's got rear AC. So that's always nice. That's one difference from these and the CK trucks is that those don't have AC back here. Actually, my bad. It actually doesn't have heat. This is not just a fan that directs the front air to the back. This is actually just full blast AC. Turn it medium, high, low, off. That's just how it is. Yeah, it's pretty roomy back here. Definitely like it. I mean, the nets are pretty pristine. There's some tearing in them over there. Overall, they're not too bad. Yeah, let's move up to the front. Actually, before we do that, I'll show you that the seats do fold. They are a little bit hard to do, but you can just fold it down. You'd remove that headrest and put it in there. But these seats do fold completely flat. And I've been able to get a 12-foot of plywood sticking on the windshield. I've been able to get it in here. There's a bunch of mud back here. Get some of that mud off. The only interior problems I've experienced is that door actuator, which is actually a common failure on these things. When it gets hot outside, that door lock motor, for whatever reason, it doesn't want to work, so that's going to be a replacement one day. This one's been causing some issues too, so I'm probably just going to replace both the front ones. Yeah. And y'all won't believe the mileage. 107,238. And this is not a replacement dashboard. I've looked at all the service records. They all point that it's clean. Probably just reset it. Where wiper stalk goes down here. Column shifter makes it for a good truck experience. You know, I like how Chevy on their new Silverados, they've still stuck with this column shifter. You don't have the stupid forward thing, or the Toyota little gated shifter down here. That's sort of stupid because it takes up console space. And Ram's idea of the little knob right here, that's even stupider because it's going to break. Speaking of shifters and transmissions, this transmission has been rebuilt once. Not really by a transmission shop, so but it shifts fine now. It works. Does what I need it to do. Yeah, it's a really rock solid truck. I suppose y'all want to hear the engine. Let me go and grab my keys. Loud buzzer. Go and roll down a window so y'all can hear it. All the windows and the mirrors still work, by the way. A little bit of rain last night, so squeaking a little bit. That sounds good. I love this engine. That exhaust sounds good too. Typical of all these Chevy trucks. So the engine is a 350 Vortec V8. I think this last probably gonna wake up the whole neighborhood. It's squeaking because there's it's a little bit squeaky because it just rained last night, but it's okay. And normally when you open these doors it makes a loud beeping sound, but that one's broken. All right, I think that about does it. Oh, gotta roll up my window. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be sure to have some more videos of this thing because I've got to replace the door lock actuator. Probably have a video of, since this is, actually I forgot to show y'all that, this is a 2-wheel drive model. As you can see, there's no shifter on the dash in there. This is one of the rare options of these CK trucks that has a 2-wheel drive. I don't care. Yeah, it's got a 2-wheel drive. So I'll be showing y'all how to grease these front hubs, because there's no video on YouTube showing you how to do it. But that is part of the service. I think it's every 6,000 or 15,000, something like that. You have to actually take the rotor off and grease the hubs because they're hubbed rotors. So you have to repack the bearings. So that's probably going to be one of the videos I do. I'll probably also do the first oil change and tire rotation, just for kicks. But y'all have some more videos coming your way. So stay tuned, and thank you very much, and have a great rest of your day.